Hello everyone, and welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube, where we talk about all things luxury, be it luxury travel, luxury fashion, or life's luxuries in general. Today I am in front of my Christmas tree, which every year means one thing. It is gift guide time on this channel. And what I'm going to do for gift guides this year, based on the Instagram polls that I did, is that I will have 4 gift guides coming out over the next 2 weeks. So today is obviously the stocking stuffers gift guide. This is things that can go for men, for women, for pretty much any age that are under $25. So these are going to be little things that you're going to put in the stocking. Then I'm going to also have a unisex list that is gifts under $100. And this one is going to be a lot of different items, but it's really not gender specific. And then I'm going to have 2 gender specific gift guides, and those are going to be the larger item gift guides. So that is going to be gifts for men that come under $500, and there will still be some things under $100 on that list as well. And then gifts for women that are also $500 or less. Schedule to get these out to you before Thanksgiving weekend, when all of the Thanksgiving sales hit. Because they're going to be Thanksgiving sales, and I don't know when you're watching this video, these prices are subject to change. They'll probably get lower. There will probably be better sales going on than are right now, but I'm telling you the prices as of now. And with that, let's get into the very first of 10 stocking stuffers on this list for under $25. So a lot of people that I know are really obsessed with Stanley cups, no more so than my friend on and off of YouTube, which is Living Lux with Meredith. I am her Stanley mule, so anytime that anything exclusive comes out, she's generally after it, and I mail it to her from here to Australia. But there is a Target exclusive Stanley that is perfect for the stocking, and it is these little mini Stanley ornaments, and they can be used as an ornament, but the top actually comes off. And there are 3 different colors: a pink stripe, a red stripe, and then a white and gold polka dot. And you can actually roll money up and fit money down into the cup. So if you want to give someone a little bit of cash in their stocking, I think that this is a super cute way to do it. That then they'll also have an ornament to put on the tree for the next year. These are priced at $11.99 each. Now, another type of cup that is not as popular, that when I saw this, I thought it was so cool, and I have gone ahead and gotten it for some people in my life. It's going to be a bit bulky in the stocking, but it's still coming under that $25 price point. And that is a drinkable cereal cup. So what this cup is you put your cereal in it, you put your milk in a different compartment, and then you're able to drink your cereal on the go. And because the milk is not directly touching the cereal, it only touches the cereal when you pour it into your mouth, you aren't going to get soggy cereal. So if you want to eat your breakfast as you go, if you're maybe a commuter taking the train or taking the subway, or I guess if you're driving yourself, you could do this as well. I just thought that it was a really neat idea. They have several different colors. There's like a bright blue and a bright green and a black and a white, and I think there's a pink as well. And this to me was just really fun. And it is coming in at the top of the budget, which is $24.95. And I do expect that these will go on Black Friday for a little bit cheaper on Amazon. All the links to everything are going to be below in the description, as well as timestamps, and the links to the other gift guides as I go through and do them. Now, earlier this year, Blake and I were in Paris, and one of the things that I've noticed across European fashion is that camo and Carhart, which are in the southern United States, 2 things that are just so normal to everyday life. I'm shocked at how it has become a fashion thing in Europe to have either camo and or Carhartt, but here we are. And so because of that, I've included a Carhartt item this year on the list, and that's the Carhart Beanie. There are like 20 different colors of this thing on Amazon. It's a good quality beanie. I know a lot of people who have worn it for a very long time, and so this is a way for you to get a piece of Carhartt, and you can get it in just so many different fun and unique colors for $20. Again, another thing that I would expect would be cheaper over Black Friday. Now, stocking stuffer number 4, this is something that I think is really, really good to put in stockings. And that's something that my mom has always tried to put in stockings, and it's little like travel sized games. And there are 2 specifically that I want to call attention to this year. The first is the Monopoly deal card game. My family, everyone in mine and Blake's family loves Monopoly. And so seeing this Monopoly deal game, it's something that supposedly you can play Monopoly within like a minimum of 20 minutes as opposed to the hours and hours long process that the board game can take. It is $7.99. And then the Simon game, which is, to me, looks that it's probably a lot like a Bop It, where you sort of have to do different colors in order and you keep going until you get one wrong. That is $9.89. And again, both of these look like they could be pretty fun. With the Simon one, you could definitely also put some batteries in the stocking so that they have batteries for whenever these things run out of batteries. Always a great idea to put batteries in a stocking for anyone. Now, number 5 is a really practical thing that I saw. And one thing that I like about this particular item is that it is a 4-pack for $19.99, and it is a motion activated light. So this is something that's really good to put in like hallways or bathrooms, so that if you have to get up in the middle of the night, say you need to walk to the kitchen to get a drink of water, or you need to get up and go to the bathroom, this is a way that you can do that without having to turn on these super bright overhead lights and really mess with your night vision and also really wake you up. There are several different light settings on these, so you can get a bright white or a soft yellow or a medium color yellow, and they're motion activated, so you walk by it, it'll turn on, and then if it doesn't sense motion, it'll turn off. Now, a item on this list that like it's probably not going to be as loved by men as it might be by women, but I think that it is something that can go across a lot of different ages, and that is these beginning cross stitch 4-packs. Now, I've specifically linked some Christmas designs. It is a 4-pack. It comes with 4 different designs for between $19.99 and $23.99. I think that these are great. I think that this could be really fun, particularly someone who wants to get into crafting. It can give you something to do Christmas afternoon, which a lot of times a lot of us just sort of want to lay around. We don't want to have to put things away yet. So having some sort of activity that you can do while laying on the couch, I always think is a really good idea. But of course you can get non-Christmas versions of this as well. It is meant for beginners, so you do not need to have any experience to learn how to do this. And I just thought that was a really neat craft idea to put into a stocking. Now, number 7, I think is something that could be good for some of the people in your house that you might be getting stocking stuffers for, that have reached a point in their life where they need to have both readers and sunglasses with them. And that is a double zip sunglass case. So this particular case that I've linked, it's got 2 different compartments. So like they could have their sunglasses in one and their readers in the other, and put it in their bag, clip it to their backpack. And it's a soft case, so it's not going to necessarily be something that you put a ton of weight on, but it is going to be something that's flexible enough that you can put it in a bag. You don't have to worry about the exact shape. It'll move a little bit, but it'll still help keep the glasses cushioned. And I just think this is a really usable, practical gift for people in your life. Now, number 8 is about safety. And while safety isn't necessarily the most fun, one thing that I really try to focus on when I'm getting people stocking stuffers is I want them to either be really actually practically usable, something like that sunglass case that I just mentioned, or something that is disposable. These particular safety items are going to fall under the useful category. The first is the birdie alarm. So this is a safety alarm. You carry it with you. You're able to then just pull the pin out if you feel uncomfortable or in danger, and it makes a really loud alarming noise. And I think that that is a really good safety feature, particularly for women. You obviously don't have to be a woman to carry it, but coming in at $22.99 is another safety item, and that is going to be a handheld natural gas measuring pin. And so what this pin helps to do is to sense if there is a natural gas leak in your house. So if your house is powered, heated by natural gas, if you've got a natural gas stove or set of logs in your house, I think that this is something that could be really handy to have, because if you think that there might be a gas leak in your house, you definitely are going to want to check that as quickly as possible. And this can alert you, and then either you get out of the house if it's alerting you, or you can feel a bit more comfortable and then give someone a call to come and investigate. Now, number 9 is another item that I think is really useful in terms of cleanliness. When we have our cars, one of the things that is so hard to do is to keep some of those smaller crevices clean. There just always seems to be dirt that gets into them that you can't get out. And what I've picked for item number 9 is this putty gel that you are meant to use with things like electronics or in your car to help keep it clean. And I really like to have a clean car. It can be difficult when you have golden retrievers whose hair goes everywhere. But I think that this is something that could be very practical for a lot of different people, because all of us have various types of debris that gets into our car that we struggle to get out of our car. And this is priced really, really well at $6.74. So for less than $7, you're getting something that's actually very practical and useful. And then the final item on this list is a cooking item on this list. I personally know that I like to get various cooking gadgets in my stocking. My mom has done an amazing job over the years of stuffing my stocking full of amazing different KitchenAid and Pampered Chef products over the years. This one is made for KitchenAid. It's not made by KitchenAid, but is the silicone bowl liners. So you get them based on the size of the KitchenAid cooking bowl, and basically it lets you mix a whole bunch of different mixes at one time without having to wash your mixing bowl. And that can really speed up your baking and your cooking. Say you're doing different types of cake, or maybe you're doing different doughs and you want to use food coloring in multiple different doughs, but you don't want to have to mix up and wash the bowl every single time. You just maybe need to do an initial mix and then divide it out into different containers so that you can then mix in different colors of food coloring. Maybe you are really trying to keep a bowl allergy-free because you have someone who's maybe gluten-free. So you used this one as a liner for gluten-free products that you're making, or nut-free products that you're making, in order to help ensure their safety. And they're priced really well. The more you buy, the cheaper they become per item. So you could easily get this for multiple people and give it to multiple people. It is one silicone bowl liner for $14.99, 2 for $22.85, or 3 for $30.85. This is personally something that I am hoping ends up in my stocking this year, because I think that could be really great. They also come with lids so you can stick them into the fridge. And that is my list of 10 stocking stuffers for under $25. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to share it with your friends via Instagram, via Facebook, via text messaging, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hitting the like button helps me in the YouTube algorithm, as does when you hit the subscribe button. It is, of course, free to subscribe to this channel, and I am trying to reach 4,000 subscribers by Christmas so that I can do a giveaway for all of you who have been loyal supporters of my channel. So with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day and happy holiday season, everyone. Bye for now.